Kia ora. I have just received a phone call from my brother and they are going to explore the northwest today, in Waitangi West and Port Hutt. So they're going to go down to Tubang and Waihi beach. The day is beautiful. It'd be silly not to get out and do something awesome today. So me and the whānau are going to take off. We'll see you out there. Got Kara in the back here. Say hi, Kara.
Hi.
Got Mama Mills in the front.
Hi.
We got young Zephyr in the back too, causing a ruckus. But we're just on a real quick mission today. So we'll break up the day, come out here. We're just currently going up to Ans's house to pick up some bikes. Beautiful visibility today, whānau. You can see the sisters out there. Here they come, just behind this big rock. Here we are, just rolling up to Ans's, my brother and Nicole. They just picked up a bike for Nicole. Nah, you're right, bro. You're good, I'll just cruise. Look out there. So you can see all the volcanic peaks out there. The northwest. There's something wildly western about this part of the island. Not just how it looks, but how it feels, the people, how they hold themselves. It's got its own thing. Every corner of this island has its own character. The landscapes are always shifting, yet somehow always familiar to the local eye. If I had to sum it up in one word, diversity. From the land to the bloodlines, the stories to the history, it's all layered, complex and worth embracing, because through that recognition comes healing. Just my opinion, but I know I speak for many on that. There's something humbler and a bit more settled out this corner of the island, for myself at least. There's no grid power out here. Everyone's been living self-sufficiently since self-sufficiency, self-sufficiency. It's action-orientated living. Now, I could preach that for the whole island, but this pulls a bit closer to the Pit Islanders. Not as extreme, but similar. You do it all because you have to, but somehow, you always have everything you need. Just arrived at Tubang Beach, doing some beach combing, some scavenging, some beautiful taonga over here. What you got, Kara? Quick pit stop, son. Quick ass change. Magically fallen to sleep on Mum in the back seat.
You realise it's not a booth.
Back awake.
Remember when we bought cane and
Yeah, mate.
tried those kayaks?
Tried those kayaks.
Yeah.
And the whales are stranded up, eh?
That's right.
Yeah.
GoPro?
Yeah.
Did you?
Ants made them draw them. No, I didn't. The rule of thumb is you generally don't eat
If there's good at all.
dead whales, especially because they stink up everything. Mean pippies here. Out these ways you'll find some key spots. Whānau, Maunganui, Waihi, the old stony cottage. This video won't even scratch the surface of the Wild West, but there'll be more. Every stretch of this land holds a story. Every bend in the road, each weathered fence post, it all echoes something deeper. Time feels layered out here, like all the eras still moving through this place at once. It's not just history, it's living memory, grounded in whenua and shaped by the hands that came before. And when you slow down enough to feel it, it speaks to you. Maunganui stands boldly, a landmark you can't miss, with presence and mana. Directly beneath it, and built from its stone, is the old stony cottage, built around the 1860s. It's one of the oldest surviving settler buildings on this island, telling a whole different chapter of failed religious missions, hard farming life, and colonial roots from German settlers. Waihi is one of the early settlement areas, home to both Moriori and later Māori communities. My nan was actually raised out here for part of her childhood, which I recently discovered. Together these places reflect the deep layers of history out here, from the first people of Rekohu to the rooted bloodlines that still run strong through this part of the Chathams. Now when you're born into a place, you don't always stop to see it. That's why stepping away helps you see things clearer sometimes. For me and for most people here, we know how lucky we are, but we don't always take the time to celebrate it. My hope for these videos are they can help us as a community appreciate further and celebrate who we are and what we've got.
Cat is driving like a
That's a wrap for this mission. Gonna have to get the baby home. About 5 o'clock here. Got an absolutely stellar day today. Perfect day to go out the north. And that's the thing down here, is you're very governed by the weather. But we're off home. arrived back home. It's been an amazing day out the northwest, Waitangi West and Port Hut. Here on the Chathams, as you're so governed by the weather, when you get a day like this, you really need to embrace it. Oh, it's my son. Hey boy! I really hope you enjoyed this content, and if you do enjoy this sort of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Meron.